Hey, you guys, it's Michael. So yeah, I'm on the wrong day. Look at me, it's Tuesday, and here I am, and I'm not the Tuesday guy. But if you've been following us for a while, you know that I usually do Fridays. But Joshy and I have switched, and so now I'm going to be doing Tuesdays from now on, which is way easier for me because of my work schedule. So I work crazy hours, and this is actually my weekend. Um, so this week we are talking about birthdays, and I'm going to have to get a little heavy on you guys because um, birthdays are not too fun for everybody. Not everybody likes their birthdays. So now I have a anniversary, July 7th. That's when I first started tea. I don't know that I'm actually like going to celebrate it per se, other than to be like, I don't know, hey, cool, that marks my 1 year or 2 year as time goes on. Um, but as far as my actual birthday, this is a sad story. I don't like my birthday. First off, I came from an abusive background. My mother was a drug addict. She had a lot of issues of her own. She'd been abused as a child herself. So, um, not blaming my mother, not blaming anybody. It is what it is. But by the time I was 13, things in my house had gotten bad enough that the state stepped in and took me and put me into protective custody. My mother then decided that it was too much work to try to get me out because she was wanted. She spent a year in jail for a DUI, which was her third offense. And then after that, a lot of things going on with her, a lot of substance abuse. She skipped state. She tried to get out of going into jail by skipping state. Actually opened a daycare in that process. Anywho, long story. So I spent all of my teenage years from 13 to 18 as a ward of the state. And even in that context, like most of my foster brothers, foster sisters, kids that I was in group homes with, most of them still had family that were trying to get them back. So I didn't. Every Christmas, every birthday, all of that, I was just, stuck. Nobody got me a card. Sometimes I get a few crummy presents, but, budget's tight. So I just stopped caring about all of that stuff. I have a hard time with holidays. I have a hard time with my birthday. Anything even remotely family centered, I had a hard time with for a long time. Um, and there's my dog putting his butt on me, weirdo. And so that's just how it was. As an adult, I've tried to kind of reclaim some of that. I still don't have a relationship per se with my family of origin. My mother and I are not close by any means. In fact, she's not talking to me right now, partly because of the trans thing, mostly because of other family things. So, fast forward to college. I was trying to like reclaim my birthday. I was like, let me have something that makes me happy. I had a lot of really good friends when I was in college. I lucked out. I mean, my family wasn't close and weren't there for me, but I had, over the years, I found some awesome friends to make up for it, and I've kind of adopted a few people here and there, and, you do what you can. So in college, like, it was an awesome time in my life. I had a lot of really good friends. We were really tight and everything. And I used to throw these awesome birthday parties because my birthday's in May, and it was right about when people wanted to be done with their final exams and right before they left for the summer. And so it was a really good time to have a big old party. And so I usually did. I lived off campus. I had a little apartment, and people, like pretty much all of the queer people on campus, would just converge at my place. And we would, it was a mess. It was a lot of fun, but it was a mess. There was usually some craziness. Um, yeah, the birthday party was a big deal for me for a long time. And then one year I was 25 years old, and I have a little brother who suffered from depression, wicked bad to the point where he was hospitalized, to the point where he went psychotic. There was some bad shit that happened with him. And it was actually 3 days before my 25th birthday, he committed suicide. So I had already planned this huge party. It was my 25th, and I spent the whole morning turning people away from my house that hadn't gotten the word and saying, no, 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 dude, I'm going to my brother's funeral instead. So my stepfather, which was his biological father, his birthday is the day after mine, so we had the funeral no, we had the wake on my birthday and we had the funeral on his birthday. And after that, I had a hard time with my birthday all over again. My birthday already sucked, and I was trying to reclaim it. I still really don't care about my birthday to this day. Like, whatever. I just don't care about it. If it's not even mentioned, I'm fine. When I do celebrate my birthday, I kind of feel like it's more for the benefit of other people because they have a hard time understanding and they keep wanting to, like, cheer me up. I don't need to be cheered up. I don't. It is what it is. I don't care. I just don't care, literally. So, yeah, the birthday, not a big deal for me. The anniversary, okay, that's cool. I acknowledge it. It is what it is. But as far as holidays, I'd say Halloween's my favorite. I love Halloween. I don't know, maybe it's just because it's not a family-centered, you know what I mean? Like, you can just celebrate it, and it's not about, feeling bad because you don't have family around or whatever. And I do have family now. Like, I have my kids. But being a single parent, it's like, honestly, sometimes if there's a holiday where they can be shipped off to grandma's, it's like, woohoo, I get time alone for my present, which is pretty cool. I hate to be a Scrooge, but honestly, I don't care. It's not a big deal for me. So birthdays, hate to be a downer. That's how I feel about it. Birthdays aren't a happy thing for everybody. So, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll have a better topic next week, I'm sure. I'm not usually this much of a downer, I swear. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, bye.